What's up everybody? Today I'm here at the South African Military Museum in Johannesburg, and we're going to take a look at all the interesting things they have here from different wars and different eras. Here we have a memorial in front of me, which, to be honest, I don't know if it's about World War I, World War II or anything else. Here, the South African War 1899. Let's go look inside. South Africa. And there's names here, I assume, of all the fallen soldiers. Greenwood, Cooper, Henry, Jackson. And that's it. So let's head inside and get some tickets and I'll show you around. Why we should study history, the opening of the museum and slaughter of the Somme 1916. They also have a library here called Lieutenant General Amul Masondo Library. So this is the entrance here. We just paid. It was 50 South African rands for adult, and that gives you full access to the whole museum. So the first station I'm at now is really cool. You'll see right now. World War II aircraft. Let's take a look at this. Messerschmitt BF. So a whole history here about the aircraft used as a bomber, aircraft on display. Adolf Reisbert Seilemalan. Look at this. Hope YouTube won't flag me for this. I have all these guys' things here. This framed Nazi German flag contains 71 small metal swastikas, each representing a German aircraft shot down during the Second World War by members of the No. 2 Squadron of South African Air Force. The name of the pilot and date when the event occurred and the type of aircraft shot down is recorded. Wow, that's interesting. So the Flying Cheetahs was a South African squadron used in World War II, and the South Africans actually shot down a bunch of aircraft, I guess, in the African theater of war. You know, the Nazis, the Italians were fighting the British and South African troops in the Northern Africa against Afrika Korps. So this is a Messerschmitt BF 109E3, completely destroyed. Here we have a bigger aircraft. We'll take a look at that one in a moment. A Focke-Wulf. Wow, so this is a Focke-Wulf. Actually surprisingly big, huh? Very interesting. A lot of stuff to see here. You can spend a whole day here. Look at this one, huge bomber. They also have smaller aircraft up on the ceiling. Alright, let's go take a look at the names of these two here. Look at this, it's still leaking oil all these years later. Can you believe it? It's a Focke-Wulf. Huge. Absolute beast. This one is insane. Messerschmitt as well. Yes, some more history about it. There's a lot of sunburn on this. They need to refresh this.
Course, that would well now. I mean,
Thank you, honey.
but she would verbally abused. Yeah, nee, maar dat kan
Yeah, but that's just as bad.
Yeah.
It's like emotional abuse.
Ja, en ik bedoel, hier.
My neighbors want to feel like
Nee, maar hier wat verstaan het.
I like it.
So today we actually arrived on a very special day here, and it happens once a year only. Selling antiques. Thanks very much. Do you mind holding this? Thank you so much. Good practice. Can you tell me what is the name of this rifle?
That's a G3 assault rifle, made in Germany.
Made in Germany.
In the SID, if it was called the R2 assault rifle.
I know I think the Greek armed forces actually still uses this thing.
Yeah.
That's very old.
That specific one is 1963.
1963, huh?
Yeah.
Incredible. Got a nice weight. Thank you so much.
If you have to carry it above your head.
Let's see.
While crossing a river.
I want to feel the weight.
What's this habit?
Don't point it at what you don't want to shoot.
Don't disappoint me.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Wait, wait, no.
Are you guys only accepting cash here? Or?
We can do it EFT.
Do you have like a machine or a terminal or something like that?
We put one outside.
Okay, cool. What time does this all close today?
When the beer is finished.
When the beer's finished. Okay.
You wanna buy a...
Maybe. I like a few things, so I want to check it
I
around.
can give you a discount as well.
Thanks a lot.
When I was in school, they were teaching us how to use it.
In Israel.
No, no, sorry.
And all the stuff continues to outside here. Hope this music won't copyright strike me. Got a lot of nice books. How's it? How you doing?
We're watching you, my boy.
Good, thank you.
Good.
And guys, well, he has here some information. Check it, the Czechoslovakian People's Army, National Volksarmee. Hello.
Hello.
Donation, Soviet.
You get thrown a rifle, stay there for what, 3 or 4 days? Yeah, 3 days. Alright, but you get to ride on tanks, you get to shoot actual live rifles, that sort of thing. So, yeah. And also the thing is like,
But this is more than you need for a person. Is it meant to like just break through walls or things?
Is this?
No.
Like, you don't need...
No, you're not
so
going to
much
shoot all of them
to
into
kill
a person.
These like usually will just go straight through. Like if they get shot on the arm, it's just gonna go straight through.
Do they all come out at once?
No?
Oh, one at a time.
Yeah.
So you wanna be a frogman? What does this mean, frogman?
I do not know.
I think the frogman was that...
Like paratroopers and stuff.
but like the ones that used to go through the water.
Oh,
I don't know.
could be.
You know, in movies you see they like wear black and then they go in the water and with these black suits.
Right,
And
yeah,
then
they
they
probably
come out
frogmen.
somewhere else. I think that's what it is.
This looks like it's already been used, right?
Those are flashbangs.
Yeah, a used one, I think.
Probably.
It's insane.
Yeah, they'll blind the living shit out of you.
Yeah.
If you play Call of Duty, you'll understand.
restored the most.
How's it? Look at this. 5.56 empties. 7.62. Random rounds, 9mm.
It's a guest phone as well. She permits people on the phone. But what I'm trying to tell you is knowledge. When it comes to these skills, whoever Brit is like stuck.
Look at this old typewriter, Remington. Hello, how's it?
Very good, thank you, and you?
Thank you very much, I'm also good. You guys have a lot of stuff from which era and which type of stuff?
From wherever it comes, as long as I can sell it.
Right.
It's not really happening today because there's no feet.
I see. We didn't even know that today was happening. We got very lucky.
I'm surprised they sell these things.
Yeah, this is because this you can impersonate a police officer.
This is the Pretoria. Yeah.
But it could be like a little bit old, so real policemen might know that.
But a real person won't know in the street.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. How's it, guys?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, and you?
Oh, these are beautiful.
Someone's eating rations already.
Actually, not a fence.
Barbed wire.
It's not. It's
No?
like
Oh, it's
a
fake?
fabric.
Oh wow, this is plastic. That's cool.
Okay.
Really interesting. This was called badger, honey badger, used by the South African armed forces when they fought against the Angolan militias and Mozambique militias during the Bush Wars. This thing is a beast. It's huge. This music better not be copyrighted. So let's climb inside. Wow. It's a very tight squeeze in there. I don't know. I won't be able to get in the driver's seat. It's incredible. Look at this. Can take a couple of men in here. It's very dark. Let's pop up. This thing is huge. Alright, let's go down. Sorry about this music, people. Hi. Wow, look at the spades. They've just painted over everything.
This is maybe like a table or something.
Yeah. This one's so nice and small. Guys, look how small it actually is inside of this thing. Look at this. Imagine trying to squeeze in here. Here's the steering wheel. This is your view to outside world. And you have a guy sitting here and a guy sitting there. This thing is extremely cramped. You don't want to be getting hit while you're in this. South African armored car. Armored personnel carrier, United Kingdom and South Africa. Smoke discharges. Let's see if this thing is open. Yeah, we can climb in the back here. Let's go, boys. So how's this, huh? For old technology. Incredible. Here would be the gunner's hatch. Maybe. Wow, couple seats. I gotta say, they're quite comfortable. So yeah, today we got really lucky. There was a bunch of there's a bunch of merchants there selling antiques, really interesting stuff from World War II, World War I, British, German, South African, everything you can find. It's really cool. Didn't know that was happening. Look at this. 1944 Chevrolet, Canadian military pattern. Someone donated this vehicle to this museum in 2002. The vehicle was retrieved from a farm in Zimbabwe where it has stood for 35 years unattended and has been restored by that person. Thanks, Mr. Penning, that's dope. Incredible, huh? This is a boat used by United States of America. Boat vehicle. This is a Lynx scout car from Canada. What does it look like in there? Wow, and what is this? Here we have a personnel carrier, so people will be transported in this. Look at the driver's seat. Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yep. This one's quite cool, huh? I think it's unfortunately not open. There's a suit for bomb defusal. This must be Italian. Italian armored car, right. Used in the Second World War. And this is the emblem of the Italian fascist dictatorship. It's tiny, yeah? Maybe they had to jump through here. But they've locked it all up. So this is also Italian light tank. You can see it's Italian also by this insignia. This was their emblems. It's tiny. Yeah. Mine. Wow, a whole bunch of stuff in this museum. Great Britain, Black Parade. What is this? South African reconnaissance car, Mark 6. South African reconnaissance Mark 4. Mark 3. So 3, 4 and 6. And let's see if we can go inside this one, this older version. Tiny, very cramped spaces. Incredible. I wonder what happened to this exhibit. So this was Italian youth. Balila members undergo drill at the fascist youth camp in Italy, August 1942. Shame they took away all the Italian stuff. This? Look how big this. Look how big this is. Imagine, I could just climb underneath. And it's solid, absolutely solid. Thank you so much.
Just check if you have put the lighting.
That's alright. This thing is a behemoth. It's some sort of construction. Olifant. Okay, so this is Elephant Mark I armored recovery vehicle used by the South African forces. So this would be used to remove other vehicles that have been stuck or trapped or bogged down. It's massive. Absolutely massive.
So it was to extract damage for bomb tanks under enemy fire. The only form of defense was 8 smoke discharges.
Wow. Only form of defense was 8 smoke discharges. That's intense. Cool, Olifant. Yep. This one is called Sweet Sue. Churchill Mark 4 armored vehicle, Royal Engineers, United Kingdom. It's not very pretty one. Alright, and in this section they're displaying artillery, different forms of artillery equipment. So we got the ones like this, for example. And we also have mobile ones like this. And this also is huge. Self-propelled howitzer. This is a howitzer. It's huge. Look how big the tires are. They're my height. It's okay. Wow. Ginormous. It's unfortunate that we can't go inside there. I wonder what it looks like inside. This is a heavy mortar, probably one that you would put on the back of a truck and tow it. Here's a nice military transport truck. This is Russian. I wonder where the board is above this one. Doesn't say. Half-track armored personnel carrier, United States of America. So this was the American version of the personnel carrier, sorry. And this was the German version of the armored personnel carrier. This was this insignia of the Africa Corps. Those who fought in Africa, Northern Africa. And these two vehicles, enemies. But I don't think this American one ever saw the theater of war in Africa. I'm not 100% sure, I don't think so though. But this one definitely was in Africa. And look how these doors operate. They close in a V sort of shape. I don't know if I can go inside, but let's do it. Oh, I feel like I'm in Africa. Let's get out of here before someone yells at me. Alright. Really interesting. This is a Soviet Union heavy mortar. No, this is a German one. This is anti-tank German. Whatever that is for, it's missing. There's supposed to be another item that's missing. For Soviet Union. This one is German. And there's a missing one. And this United Kingdom infantry tank. Crusader Great British tank. Probably was used in Africa as well, this one. Here we have a classic, the Sherman Firefly. And in the movies you'll often see these things in the World War II movies. And I didn't realize that in real life it's very, very big actually. It appears to be much smaller in the movies. But as you can see in reality, it's quite big. And we have the opportunity to climb up here and take a look at the engine of this Sherman tank and the absolute size of this. You can climb up here. And take a photo. Let's take a look at the engine. Here's a nice Jeep. Doors locked. In very bad condition. Soviet Union. This is a Soviet Gaz 69. So the other truck down there was also a Gaz. How's it? Can I film you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. You look appropriate.
T55. We also only the two Soviets.
Okay, so Soviet.
Yes.
Awesome.
Or you want me there also?
No, you can join as well.
Okay.
And can you tell me your uniform is South African, right?
Yes.
Amazing. You guys are great.
Yeah, you know the Angolan war?
Yes?
So this is
Okay, the Soviets.
MPLA FAPLA Cuban uniform. So that's basically what they wore that side of the border in Angola.
Oh wow.
This was the South African
And
uniform.
South African uniform.
And then this is a little bit of an older one there.
This would be like
1960s.
European theatre,
Yeah,
right? Can I take a look at the belt?
Yeah, sure.
Look at that.
This is the 60s.
Yeah.
Amazing. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's put that back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Collateral
We'll
damage.
fix it. We'll fix it.
This rifle?
No, the thing that fell.
Oh, the
Are you taking a
magazine.
video?
Oh,
Yes.
did it?
Yeah, this is basically the 70s, 80s.
Right.
Russians, Cubans in Angola, South Africans in Angola.
And they were training the people there to fight against the South Africans, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and using Cuban Air Force, training Cuban pilots.
There were about 60,000 Cuban soldiers in Angola at a certain stage.
Intense.
Yeah.
And we were being attacked on two fronts, Mozambique and Angola, right? Or was it just one front?
Actually, Angola.
It's mostly
In
Angola.
Angola. Yeah, but it was not South Africa, it was Southwest Africa that was attacked.
Yeah.
Do you want to stick?
Thank you so much, guys.
Pleasure.
Have a great day.
Thank you so chunky. Like
Amphibious reconnaissance tank, Soviet Union. Let's look inside the barrel. No climbing on this one. Here, this looks pretty British. Oh, it's Soviet. What am I saying? This is another Soviet tank. Also the ones that you see in the movies, the one that the American tanks are always shooting at and blowing up. It has this long back. Also bigger than you would expect. Look at this little one. There's a Ferret MK2 used by South Africa and the UK. It's very cute. Here we have another tank. The Centurion main battle tank. Again, tanks are much bigger in real life than you would think. You know, in the movies and stuff, you don't really realize how big these things actually are. This is an engine. Look at the engine. Comet cruiser tank. Right, so I'm gonna go inside here. 32nd BN Buffalo. It's very dark in there, so if there is lighting and whatever, I'll show you. But see you soon. And now we're at the section with the jets, airplanes. Let's take a look inside here. So this is a Impala close support ground attack aircraft, manufactured version of the Italian aircraft. South Africa obtained a manufacturing license for this from Italy and made this in South Africa. Here we have a German, it looks to be a submarine, it might be a U-boat, I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look at that. Submarine. It's called the Salamander. German one-man submarine from the Second World War. So only one person would be here. Here we have a very cool piece of equipment, really cool jet called the Dassault Mirage, all-weather fighter interceptor used in the South African Air Force. It was designed after the Second World War and it flew for the first time in 1956. It was produced for the South African Air Force to be used in all types of weather, and it's really a pretty jet. Major Bob Crenal was flying this one. Amazing. Check out this helicopter. 3 seats. And it's like a big bubble. 3 seats up in the front. Very interesting. 2 pilots essentially. There's 2 of everything. Pedals, 2 pedals. Here's the emblem. South Africa. Wow, look at the size of that. Look how big this jet is, it's crazy. It's amazing that it can even go in the air. Used by the United Kingdom. Insanely big. A bunch of bombs. And I believe this is for fuel. That would hold extra fuel. Let's have a look. And also, oh, this one could refuel in flight.
Oh, that is
So you could refuel this. Anyone in the comments write down what does that mean? Per notsem per diem. Something night, something day. Let me know in the comments if you know, if you understand what that is. Just do a quick Google search. All right, let's go inside of this big boy here. This is a Dakota, built in the United States of America. Dakota. Look, I'm walking underneath the wing right now. Okay, I gotta bend a little bit. And I assume we can go inside, so let's go. So imagine the soldiers, the paratroopers will be jumping out of this very door right here while this thing is mid-flight. Super loud, you can imagine how loud it was. They just jump. Bye. Amazing. Here's the back of the plane. I'll tell you something, this is out in the sun right now and it's extremely hot in here. The floor has been replaced in some places. There's wood here, there's metal here, and it's boiling in here. I must say, it's boiling. This is where I guess communications would be, or navigation would be. Some ordnance over here, mechanics chilling here, and of course you got your pilots right in the front. And very cramped spaces. It's incredible. It's a sauna in here. Here's a bunch of old artillery pieces from different times. One that stood out to me was this one here. Look at this, used by Germans, mountain gun, 1904. I just wanted to show you the detail on the barrel. This one too is a German. Look at this, very cool detail. This one had been shot at. This is old stuff, very old. So guys, in here, in this hole, I'm not allowed to film in there. So I won't be able to take it in, but it's very cool. Got a whole bunch of different weapons, gear, equipment, tanks or whatever. I'll show you from the outside. So yeah, I won't be able to show you what's in there, unfortunately. But if you're ever in South Africa, definitely come to the Museum of Military History. It's fascinating here. And not just South African stuff, but it's related to World War II because South Africa was involved in there, of course. World War I, got a whole bunch of other things from previous wars, 1800s. It's a cool place, so definitely check it out. Once I'm out of there, we'll continue. See ya. So there was 2 halls down there. Unfortunately, no photography was allowed inside the halls. I really recommend both of them. So much interesting stuff inside there, from small arms, field uniforms, more jets, more tanks. It's amazing. There was even one exhibit which was about the Polish connection. It's amazing. I learned something new. There was South African fighter pilots in Korea back in those days when the Korean War. And there's just so much to read in there. You could probably spend maybe even 2 hours, 1 hour in each hall with the amount of reading. And they're also adding a new section to it, which is about communications and cryptology and all that. So very, very interesting. So I highly recommend coming to the South African War Museum here in Johannesburg. I'm a little bit sick, so I hope that you can understand me. And I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the video. Until next time, signing off. So guys, there Oh, let me start again. So there was 2 holes down there.